Yo, what's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and honestly, I'm gonna get straight to it, yo. You know, I've been going through a lot still, you know. Like I told y'all, this shit is really never gonna end. But I just been, day by day, I'm just getting more and more knowledge, bro. And today, God is telling me to tell y'all something about stress and addiction and shit. For the longest, I thought stress was a real thing, right? For the longest, I thought stress was a real thing. I mean, I really thought that, like, this whole time that stress was a real thing. Like, I just thought that, like, when people stress you out, it's, like, possible to get stressed, right? But I'm coming up with the answers more and more day by day, right? Stress is not really stress. It's not. And I just noticed that the other day. And you know, the shit that you be thinking about over and over in your brain that be seeming so complicated, bro, when you start becoming a better, healthier person, you realize the answer to it in 5 seconds. Y'all could tell I'm becoming a different person. Y'all can tell. Physically and mentally. But anyways, I'm noticing a lot what stress is. I'm noticing more and more what stress is, and it's not what y'all think. It's not what y'all think. It's not what y'all think at all. It is not what y'all think at all, bro. I'm telling y'all. It is not what y'all think. This whole time y'all been getting stressed. Let me tell y'all something. I was a long time weed smoker and a long time cigarette smoker. And I thought, like, in my head, I thought in my head that this shit is like, you know, there's no means of ending to, like, the stress. And that's not what it is. That's not what it is. I can tell y'all right here, right now, that that's not what it is. This stress is from addiction. That's where it's from. And I'm gonna tell y'all that right now, and I'm gonna tell y'all how. You know, like, when you get into an argument or some shit, or like people are like stressing you out, or you feel like people are stressing you out, right? And people are saying shit, they're yelling, they arguing, and you thinking like, man, this shit is gonna stress me the fuck out. You go back and you try to go back to doing what you was doing, and now you just too stressed to even think about what you was doing. You know, like, when you get when you feel like you're stressed, right? Like I said, AKA stress, right? When you feel like you're stressed, right? You know, like, when you feel like that feeling, right? You feel like going and smoking a cigarette, right? You feel like going puffing a cigarette, or you feel like going and puffing some weed, right? Or you feel like going popping one of your pills or whatever you got to do, right? That's where the stress coming from, right? That's literally where the stress is coming from. So the more you give into it, the more it's going to create that level of stress, right? And then when you don't do it, you're going to be like, bro, like, fuck, bro, I'm stressed out. I need something. Yo, stress is literally just addiction. It's literally underlying addiction that you're not dealing with. Literally. Until you deal with your addiction, you're going to be stressed. Y'all remember when you was a kid, and before y'all smoke weed, before y'all smoke cigarettes, smoke vapes, pop pills, do all these kind of drugs, you were happy. You were happy. You were just a straight up happy person. Your parents can yell at you, take away your video games, and you get mad about it, but you were still happy as a kid, right? That's the same thing that's happening now as an adult. That's the same thing happening now with y'all. That's the same thing happening now with y'all. The exact same thing. And like, literally, I just noticed that, like, recently. And I know I haven't made an informational video in a while, but, like, y'all, I'm going through a lot, bro. Instagram keep deleting my fucking account, bro. And it's pissing me the fuck off. Well, it's not pissing me off. I'm not like an angry person, but it's just making me a little, like, irritative. You know what I'm saying? It's just made me a little irritable. I found out the other day why Instagram is deleting all my, why Instagram is doing what they're doing with my account. I just found out the other day. It's because I keep using the same device. My honest opinion is I don't really care too much about the Instagram. because I know that like YouTube and all this other shit is gonna make it out for me anyways. But I've been having so much, bro. Y'all gotta stop smoking, bro. Like literally, you cannot evolve mentally until you stop smoking and cut out everything. Yo, literally, everyone around me is a happier person because of me. Literally. Yo, I didn't even, and like, I was gonna make this video talking about law of attraction and shit, and like your electromagnetic field and shit. I was gonna talk about all that. But I the other day, I was letting the stress get to me. So I didn't get that video done, but that was another informational video. So I might talk about it a little bit in this video, but that's literally what I had to tell y'all that, bro. And like, I didn't get the chance to. But yeah, though, like literally, literally all this shit is just coming straight up from addiction, bro. Like literally, it's literally coming straight up from addiction. I was like just thinking the other day too, like, bro, this stress keeps happening, and it's like literally it comes from addiction, bro. It literally comes from addiction. It literally comes from addiction. Once you cut that shit out, like literally, bro, I stopped smoking weed, and like literally, y'all gotta understand something. When you smoke weed, the reason why you can't sleep is because this shit is limiting your oxygen intake. It's literally limiting your oxygen intake, so you can't breathe that well when you're sleeping because you got all this fucking smoke going in and out of your lungs. You don't even notice this. But when you sleeping, like, your lungs is literally not the same. Like, literally, when you sleeping, you probably don't even notice that your mouth is open and you got drool coming out because you can't even breathe properly. Excuse me. I haven't been smoking weed for a minute, right? I've been on and off because I used to smoke, like, I used to be a heavy smoker, like, every day. I've been on and off of this shit. And I'm just like, now I'm to the point where I'm like just completely trying to quit, right? Bro, it's gonna get hard. Like, when you quit your addiction with weed, you're gonna start thinking about doing other shit now. Now you're gonna start thinking about doing pills. You're gonna try to do something to fill in that addiction. Yo, when you quit smoking, bro, every time you pass someone smoking a cigarette, this shit is too strong for you, bro. It's literally so damn strong. You're like, what the fuck? I used to smoke that shit. I'm telling y'all, bro, I started having dreams again, bro. I started having dreams, bro. I started having dreams of me being an actor, and I was in a fucking movie. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I used to have these dreams when I was younger, when I was a kid and shit, or like when I was just a little bit younger, like maybe when I was like 14, 15 or some shit, or 13 or 14, 15. I used to have these kind of dreams, but I never understood it because I was too young. Now I'm to the point where like I'm understanding like literally all these drugs and shit that you do and all this smoking and all this bullshit you do, it takes away your childlike self. And you can't focus. That's why you can't focus, because every time you quit and then you go back on it, it's like you feel like the only time you can focus is when you smoke. You know why? Because when you don't have the drug, you going through withdrawals. Literally, you going through withdrawals. And your mind don't understand that. Your mind don't understand that because you just like you just thinking there like why you so used to smoking that shit and being focused, right? And now you don't have it, so your brain don't know what the fuck to do. Your brain doesn't know what the fuck to do. It doesn't know what's going on. It doesn't know. It just knows that it needs something to focus, right? What you going through is like withdrawals. That's why you can't focus on nothing. That's why you can't sleep properly. That's why all this shit is happening. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, I was just realizing, I was like, just recently, I'm just starting to realize I started having dreams again and all kinds of shit. All kinds of shit. I told you in the dream, I was like literally acting out a movie. And like, bro, like, I realized that this whole time, all this smoking and shit that you're doing and all these drugs that you're doing, it's literally a distraction from who you really are supposed to be. It distracts your brain. It distracts your brain from who you're really supposed to be, bro. And you don't really like notice this shit until until you really decide to like be like, okay, like damn, like it's time to start noticing this shit, bro. Like, you don't really notice this shit until it's really time to start noticing this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to me, bro. Because like I was like, bro, I used to have dreams like that, and like I don't even know where it came from. And like, you know, your mind be blank when you smoking weed and all this shit and smoking all them vapes and smoking all this nick. and smoking all this bullshit and popping all these pills and doing, your mind be blank. That's why, like, the worst thing to do, bro, is probably like alcohol and pills and shit, because your mind, and pills and shit, because your mind is just blank. You can't dream, you can't sleep, like bro. And it's not, bro, and I'm starting to realize so much deeper shit, that it's not even about just the drugs, bro. It's even the teas and the coffees and all that stuff you drinking, and the food you eating. Well, we been know it's the food you eating. Obviously, you can't sit here and eat ice cream and fried chicken every day and pizza and expect to have a good, clear mindset. It's okay to eat that shit sometimes, but that's not my point. My point is, like, y'all get what I'm saying? Like, even some of the teas, like, I was drinking cardamom tea the other day and lemongrass tea, right? Yo, when they say stick to the basics, bro, literally, it's not a joke. Like, literally, I was drinking this lemongrass tea and this cardamom tea, and I was like like, dude, like, you're thinking that this shit is not a drug because it's a tea, right? But nigga, I was over here sedated as fuck. I was over here sedated, and I'm like, bro, I just slept, right? I woke up, I'm full of energy. I drink the tea, and now I'm like, I feel like I don't have as much energy and shit, or I feel like I'm a little tired. I'm not even understanding why I feel tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not smoking, I'm not doing none of that shit. I'm not even understanding why I feel tired. The whole time, you know, it doesn't even have to be a drug, bro. It's like, even in the teas, even in the fucking teas you drinking and shit like that, it's sedating you, bro. It's making you feel sleepy. I'm like, why the fuck do I feel so sleepy? So, like, it's not even about the smoking or the pills or any of that shit, or the vapes or whatever the fuck you got going on with the drugs. It's literally even in the fucking teas, bro. Everything's a fucking drug. Literally, everything's a fucking drug. So like, it took me some realizing to notice that shit too. It took me some realizing to notice, like, bro, even these fucking teas I'm drinking, you thinking this shit helping your mind, it's over here sedating you, and you over here tired as fuck. You can't even get up and go to work. You're not even having an explanation for why the fuck you so tired. So yeah, it's just, it takes a lot of trial and error for you to even fucking notice any of this shit, to be real. Like, it's like you really got to go through it in order for you to even, like, notice it. And a lot of these teas, they promise you, oh, clearer mindset, better health. They promise you all this shit. They promise you all this shit. And then, like they promise you this, they promise you that. And it's like, some of these teas help you, but y'all got to really read the labels. And when they tell you to stick to the basics, it's better to stick to the basics, bro. Like, just drink green tea. Like, nigga, I was in there drinking fucking matcha tea. I was in there drinking matcha tea and green tea. And I'm like, bro, holy fuck. Like, I'm not sleepy at all. I feel like my brain is like, ooh, okay, let's go do something. Like, my brain is energetic. I'm getting the focus I need. Like, y'all got to really do research on things, bro. And sometimes Google not even going to give you the answer. My opinion to y'all, bro, is just stick to the basics. Stick to the basics. Stick to the basics. That's my best bet. Instead of drinking all those other crazy teas that they got, nigga, just drink green tea or matcha tea. Drink the basic shit. When you eat food, eat basic foods. Eat basic foods. Because when you put all this other shit in your brain, like, when you start getting away from the drugs and all this other shit and all the smoking, you're not really aware of shit because you just high and putting whatever you want in your body. When you actually start caring about yourself and you start getting a little closer to your inner self, you start to realize that you can't even be putting, like, certain teas in your body. You thinking this tea is healthy for you, and it's over here sedating the fuck out of you. And you don't even know why you feel sedated. You just, and then, you know, when you feel sedated, now you want to go smoke a joint, or now you want to go smoke a cigarette or some shit. So, like, bro, y'all gotta understand, bro. Like, everything is balanced. Like the other day recently I ate some fucking fried chicken, right? And, you know, I've been trying to keep my weight up and shit, you feel me? I've been trying to, like, I used to be a really skinny dude, you feel me? So I've been trying to keep my weight up and shit by eating lots of food. But, like, I realized you can't just be eating nothing, bro, because I ate some fried chicken and, like, my focus, it's like I just lost some of my focus. I'm like, what the fuck? It's a balance, bro. I went and I drank some matcha tea and some green tea, and then, like, I got my focus right back. So I'm like, bro, like, you guys got to know what you're doing even when you... Fuck the drugs, bro. When you start quitting the drugs and you start just being a regular person, you start to realize now is about the foods and the stuff you put in your body. Over time, the more and more you progress, the more and more you're going to learn your lesson, and the more and more you're going to know what your body needs. I was fucking with peanut butter and banana and yogurts. I'm like, bro, that shit give me so much energy and so much fucking clarity. Matcha tea's been hitting for me lately. I've been drinking a shit ton of that green matcha tea with like sugar and milk. Damn, bro. Like, I swear my focus is like sparking right now. Y'all be like, where the fuck is my focus at? Like, nigga, your focus is disappearing. Literally, because you gotta have balance. If you want to eat a piece of that cheesecake or you want to eat some ice cream or fried chicken, okay, that's cool. But just know that some of because of that food is not being so healthy for you, it's going to distract you a little bit. It's going to cause you some type of stress. That's what fried foods does. Search it up. So if you're going to eat some of this shit, you can't make it too often, bro. And you have to balance it too. Like, if you're going to eat ice cream or some shit or a pizza, nigga, you got to balance it out, bro. You got to balance this shit with like some green tea after. And exactly, so you can be balanced, right? Because obviously no one's perfect. It's not like every day you're just going to stay away from shit. It's going to happen at some point. And honestly, you should let it happen because you're a fucking human being. And that's not a mistake. That's just a choice. So a lot of people just be getting confused. A lot of people is just on the wrong path completely about this mentality shit. Like, y'all don't understand how serious this is, bro. Like, you could quit smoking for like 2-3 weeks, and nigga, you'll be, bro, it don't matter how long you quit smoking, you'll still be spitting out phlegm for like you'll still be spitting out phlegm for like the next 2-3 months. So y'all don't understand how much, especially if you smoking them vapes and them cigs and shit, bro, it's gonna make shit worse. So yeah, like that's one thing, bro. That's one thing, bro. And it's like, y'all like, bro, like, y'all feel like you need to go pop an Adderall or some shit to get your focus back. Y'all realize, like I told you, stress is not a real thing. If y'all go 6-7 months without, bro, like, bro, when y'all quit the drugs, bro, life becomes so beautiful, bro. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, in my own way, I can't even really explain it. It's just, everything just feels like normal again. Like, going for walks feel normal. Looking at shit feels normal. Like, everything just fucking feels normal again. You don't give a fuck about no one's opinion. Dude, I'm telling you, like, this energy shit is a fucking real thing. It's such a real thing. Like, when I was stressed out all the time and I was just angry and all this shit, I would deny my emotions. I'd be like, man, I'm not angry, I'm not stressed, even though I know it's dude, when you finally, like, I'm telling you, it's the addiction too. The addiction is what's stressing you out. It's what's making you think you have stress. Your brain plays tricks on you before it tells you the truth. So, like, this whole time I'm thinking stress is a real thing, but it's not. It's not a real thing. It's because of, it's addiction. It's literally addiction that's making you feel like this shit is a real thing. Like I said, every time y'all get stressed, don't you feel like you gotta go smoke a joint or pop a pill or some shit or smoke some weed? Don't you feel like that's how you have to deal with your problems? And then when you do it, it just makes your stress even worse for the next time. And then when you quit everything completely, you realize, like, bro, stress is not stress is not even a real thing. You start to realize stress is not even a fucking real thing, bro. You start to realize this shit was just an illusion that you had in your fucking head because of the addictions you had. It's crazy, bro. You go outside and, like, you just can go for a walk and say hi to people, and it's like, it's cool. It's cool. You don't need no drugs or nothing. You could just go outside for a walk and just breathe air and just go back inside and go back to what you was doing. Bro, I'm telling y'all, lately, bro, I don't know what the fuck has been happening, bro. Like, I feel like I went through this before or some shit. But before, I would see shit clearly through drugs, like through shrooms or some shit. Like, I never was able to have this mindset, like, on my own, bro. So I'm telling y'all, everything I'm telling y'all is the truth, because how the fuck y'all think I'm getting to this mindset? How the fuck y'all think I'm thinking like this? You ain't really seeing no one else thinking like this. Bro, I'm telling y'all, I just been eating, like, eggs and shit, bro. Like, dude, they tell you oatmeal and shit is a peasant food. Nigga, I've been eating oats and shit. I've been drinking green tea, matcha tea. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I still be eating like fried chicken and shit sometimes, or like pizza sometimes and shit. But nigga, for the most part, like, nigga, when I cut that shit down and I just pretty much stick to, like, my eggs, my green tea, my fruits, my vegetables every day, bro, you gotta watch where you getting your fruits and your veggies from too, bro. You gotta watch where you get, bro. I started eating this peanut butter and shit and like yogurts and bananas, bro. I've been getting so much mental clarity, bro. So much mental clarity, bro. Like my focus is like, as soon as I drink some green tea or some matcha tea, my focus just turns back on. It's like, y'all don't understand how powerful some of these fucking natural remedies that have been around for centuries are. Like, I can't sit here and tell y'all, but because everyone's different, bro. Everyone works different. Some niggas can drink coffee and it works for them and it gives them, but me, I'm not a coffee dude. You feel me? I've never been a coffee dude. I like the taste of it with like maybe some like creamer or some hazelnut shit or whatever, some sugar, but that's the only way I can down coffee. I don't fuck with coffee. I feel like it makes me irritable. Bro, green tea and like matcha teas and shit like that, bro, it literally turns your focus back on. I don't know how to explain it, bro. It's good to drink certain things too when you're going through this addiction. When you're going through getting over addictions and shit, it's good because this shit will help you get through it faster. It'll turn your brain on faster and it will give you the focus you're looking for without drugs. This shit is all a real thing, bro. This shit really all is a fucking real thing. It's really all a real thing. Everything I'm saying is all a real thing, bro. It's literally all a real thing. I've been trying to come at y'all with like more content and shit. I've been for real trying to come at y'all with more content, bro. But like I said, like y'all hear what I'm saying though, right? Like you hear like how I'm talking about the focus and shit. Like there's sometimes where your focus is gonna be down and there's sometimes when your focus is gonna turn back on. So I've been going through this shit, like where this like turning off and turning back on. I've been going through it. And I'm telling y'all, this is why you need to stop. Bro, after like 2-3 months of not smoking weed and smoking cigarettes and smoking vapes and all that shit and popping pills, y'all gonna come back to your regular mindset. Y'all gonna come back to it. Y'all gonna realize that this shit is not evolving you. It's not evolving you. And then y'all gonna realize that the answer to life is evolving your mindset. So that means every day going without this fucking shit that's fucking you up. This is why they try to, bro, literally everything is to distract you. Everything in the fucking supermarket is to distract your brain. Everything that they promote in these gas stations, inside of these stores, everything that they promote, bro, it's literally all to distract your brain. And in the long run, all these things that you do have long-term effects. Like I told you, your focus can't turn on because you too stressed from the fucking addiction. And like stress is not even stress. It's just an addiction. It's just a withdrawal. Why do you think when you smoke a cigarette, oh, you're not stressed no more? Or when you go smoke your little joint or whatever, you're not stressed no more? Because you wasn't going through stress. You was just having an illusion of stress. You was really just going through withdrawals.